Hello, hello. Are we playing some more of the Isle today? Gateway just released fully to the public, so hopefully that'll be all good, and I'll see what I can do with it. Getting a little bit more changes going, getting some stuff set. Then all should be good. Okay. Ooh, what's that barbel I stamina? I guess that's a charge meter for me. I haven't played Carno. Yeah, charge now has a cooldown to activate. Ah. That's pretty neat. Unfortunately, I do just kind of have to go to the sanctuary because I don't think I'll be able to smell much else. This night vision is pretty good. Because of that night vision, it's very dark. With night vision, it's decently bright. Small tree, I'm just screaming in the distance. I guess the power of having to go around this giant structure. I think it's supposed to be an aviary, not an aviary. I don't know. I would say an aviary, but it's not an aviary for sure because it doesn't have the big skylight kind of domed greenhouse look to it. And it's not part of a utility building because it's massive. I don't know if you can get into it yet. Good thing I'm a small car now. It means I can actively like fall and not break my leg. I wish that the pathing was a little bit more telling for these quote-unquote sanctuaries. I probably should have made my Carno a little more general camouflaged than it is, but I made my Carno very brownish yellow for Savannah camouflage. That's just how I felt like making it. I do like that I still have a whole bunch of stamina even as a baby for Carno, even if it is just as a baby. Because Carno runs fast, it just has a fairly slow trot compared to its sprint. There definitely do need to be some changes made to stamina, or maybe not definitely, but I feel like there should be. Definitely feel a global stamina region increase for the increased total stamina is something that should be put in. Because it does take a long time to get stamina back. Yeah, I was gonna say, I am sliding down that cliff pretty rapidly. Surprised it didn't outright kill me. So it's now just awaiting for the leg fracture to heal. Don't really know what to talk about right now. Guess I could talk about Carno. I know that we don't know too much about Carno's environment outside of itself, because a lot of the other fossils are rare generally. Rare, very fragmentary. Carno is actually very complete. We're missing a good chunk of the tail, and everything below the knees. Everything else we have. And Carno even had skin impressions in its fossil. I do hate that you can't hover over your health to see what percentage you're at anymore. But at least it does show this. So I'm not that hurt, or not as hurt as it's making it look. I just have a broken leg. It would start to rain too, which is nice. Although, now I can't see as far. So yeah, we just gotta wait for that leg to heal. Carno's a weird animal. Aside from being an Abelosaur, which are already generally weird for dinosaurs, with very short arms, very small, kind of blocky heads, very short but sharp teeth. And this leg fracture will not go away. Basically, Carno is weird for an Abelosaur because most Abelosaurs have shorter legs and very bulky bodies. Carno still has the kind of sausage-shaped body, but instead of having shorter legs, Carno has longer legs with a very muscular tail, where the muscle that controls leg movement and like basically the power of the legs, the patofemoralis, which basically means what's it called? It's basically the tail, which is caudal vertebrae, and femoralis refers to its femur, which is the big bone in their leg. The muscle attaches to both of those points, and that's what drives their legs, which gives them more speed and power in their run. But because that is so much bigger, their other muscles in their tail are smaller, and as a consequence, they turn like a bus. Alright, let's see if I can smell anything dead here. Because I do need food. Really nothing at all, huh? No, those are over there, but they're mushrooms. And I can't eat mushrooms as a Carno. I know a lot of the herbivores and omnivores got a huge diet rework. Most of the carnivores seem to have basically the same diet, which makes sense because since the last update, there have been no new playables added yet. Although Delafo, Herrera, and Diablo are all in the works pretty good. I have 1% hunger, so I probably am going to starve, but can always just start another turn. It's not a huge loss in time. That's water. And yeah, there's the red hunger, which means that I am now currently starving. I don't have any super good center stuff. I definitely do think that Karna is trying to have probably all three of the playables on its playlist. Dyla maybe not, but Diablo seems like one that you'd want to put on the playlist of a lot of dinos just in case it's actively, or just because Diablo's going to be a pain to fight. Or not a pain to fight, but Diablo's going to be really tough to kill comparatively for its size, and Herrera, of course, is probably going to be a rarity to actively take down. If you do take one down, it's right in that same size range. It's a little bit smaller than an Omni and Packy and Galley, so kind of fits. Really not summon anything, huh? Still very dark. Herbivores actually got a huge reward for their diets overall, where before it was 1 plant per nutrient. Most herbivores have at least 4 plants in total now. I know Tononto is 4. I haven't tried Stadio yet. I haven't tried Packy yet. I know Baby's an omnivore, but I know Baby has like 6 or 7. I actually haven't played any other herbivores aside from Tononto, but I know Tononto has 4. And it's still in the yellow for health, which is a surprise. Look at that. That's, I think, the like the marsh over by the ocean. And that's all lit up from the sun. It's pretty neat. And there's the rainbow. We'll see, my eyes are not very good. I am very liable to miss things. It's usually not on purpose, it's usually just my eyes are much more sensitive to movement than they are to stationary things. Movement and color differences. Okay. Oh, there's the aviary right here. Chicken. Eat the chicken. Is that gonna give me much of anything? Probably not. but it's something. Doesn't give me diet, obviously, but oh well. It's something. Yeah, that over there is not the aviary, that's a big building. This is the aviary. I didn't even know that this was a thing on the map, especially so close to that. Rain's stopping. I'm kind of surprised that the rain's stopping. And yes, I don't blend in this particular environment, because I am not green, I am very much so brown in color. Little brown and gold Carno. I wonder if this will put mud on me if I sit. Doesn't look like it. I don't know if there's a way into the aviary yet. Probably not, is my guess. And it probably isn't for flyers. If there would probably be terrestrials. Terrestrials are aquatic. Because it's an aviary, unless there's a hole in the roof. Birds aren't supposed to get in or out. That sounds like a thunderstorm. But it did stop raining, it could start again though. That'd be really cool if it started to storm again. You can get it onto the aviary right here. Yeah, you can. Can't see in. Yeah, that's pretty cool. A little bit of a wonky collision thing there. I guess the best thing I could call that is a fortress, because it's just a giant structure. Still don't think there's a way in to either of these. No, the aviary is actually wet looking. Yeah. Look at that. That's pretty cool. The attention to detail they have with the weather system already is crazy. Do I smell anything? That reminds me. So, Carno is a decently large, very fast, but very immobile ambush predator. Rudolph's is another Abelisaur, although not super close to Carno in terms of that group. But Rudolph's has the advantage of being extremely flexible. Carno is not. Even if Rudolph's is a little slower, Rudolph's seems to be able to turn really quickly. It seems to be decently fast anyway, considering it's able to keep up with Dryosaurus. Seems like a very versatile playable. Oh, and if there is a way in, following a path might lead me to it, or following a path might lead me to it. I'm not really looking to try and find my way into this. More so just looking for food. I do wish that that wasn't blocking a whole bunch of everything, basically. Because I can still definitely smell food. It's just the sanctuary, because I'm a baby, is actively causing issues. I'm below half stamina now. Get some stamina for a second. You know what I think would also be cool if forest dwellers like Herrerasaurus or potentially Rudolphs or Dryo or Hipsy all have better night vision because the forests are dark. Having better low light vision would help them a lot. I think that would be a pretty cool idea. I know Dryo has decent night vision. Okay, yeah, the stam regen takes so long. It's because there is a lot of stamina for the Juvies, it's just, good lord, it takes forever. Like, looking through here without night vision on, it's pretty hard to see anything. Is that a river or is that the path? Little Utah or Omni. I always get them mixed up because Omni used to be Utah. Is this water or is this mud? Geez, this is a massive map. That is mud. There's water. Yes, I know that's all the way back over there. Wish that I could just turn that off. Look at that tiny little Omni. I see it and I can actively catch it, that'd be really nice. There's a river. Still don't smell anything that I can eat. The waterfalls already look way better than they did on Sphero. I can kind of see the rocks underneath me. Okay. Where am I going? I can see everything in here for a while, but I don't see anything that's not grass or plants, which is a pain. And there's the half stamina thing again. So there's not much I can do about that. Because it takes one to get stamina back. Would be nice to get a boar, but a deer would be even better. So that I can get 2 diets. So that's a beach. Probably going to starve. Can always start back up. Okay. Yep. There is the starvation. Actually, let's try one of the other herbivores aside from Tenno. Let's see if their diet's any different. Let's do Packy. Well, that was a weird lighting thing. Green Packy. It can only spawn North Plains or West Relapses. Wow, that is surprising. Only 2 spawns for Packy. Okay, that's back that way, and that's really far. That sanctuary is almost as far as I got with my Carno, jeez. This isn't even worth going there as Packy, I don't think. A sanctuary mushroom. Every time that I've been to a sanctuary, I haven't found any of those, so I don't think they're even spawning right now. Or if they are, then they're really hard to find. Sadly, I can't do the migration stuff either because of the sanctuaries, so you can't see the migration stuff. I don't know what the actual threshold for switching it off is, but it's probably around 35–40% growth for getting rid of the sanctuary for migrations. So I'm just running. I don't know this map at all. That's the ocean. Maybe there will be coconuts done by the ocean though. I can smell water. Did I just hear a baby croc? That's confusing. Packy honestly doesn't even need that much of a boost. Yeah, I do hear baby crocs. Packy did get kind of nerfed hard a couple patches ago. it can't stun stuff bigger than itself with its head bash anymore. Let's go take a look at the beach with coconuts, because I'm pretty certain the Pachy will still have coconuts in its diet. They're kind of special tailored for it. You also can't smell any plants that aren't in your diet, it seems. Let's see. Damn it. Just broke my leg. Didn't kill me. Almost killed me. Just trying to respawn by doing this. Well, I can't jump, so I don't even know if I can properly, you know, die from fall damage anymore. I was just trying to die from fall damage so that I don't have to wait to starve. Some of these spawns definitely seem really bad. Because I spawned like I spawned almost at the beach, not even close to the sanctuary, but sanctuaries also kind of suck. And you can't get rid of them, so that's definitely a huge oversight. That is my biggest issue with this update overall, is just the sanctuaries being not good. That didn't do damage, huh? Okay. Oh, I can't even do my my charge headbutt with a broken leg. That's interesting. Can't even do an alt attack either. That's interesting. Sopaki is completely locked out of everything except biting with a broken leg. That's interesting. Let's just see if I can drown real quick. Okay, yeah, that's... and he's barely going down at all in the water. So yeah, that's not happening. For a survival game, you make it really hard to die. When you want to die, they make it really hard to die, but when you don't want to die, it's pretty easy. Alright, drink the salt water. That's about the fastest way I can do it at this point, I think. And I'm probably just gonna grab Hipsy real quick and try and figure stuff out. I like how I felt the packet of vomit from the salt water. My hunger and stamina didn't drain at all. Just my thirst. Okay, there we go. I basically just sit and wait. Sit and patiently wait for death. Let me change something. My coach disconnected at one point. That's weird. Why would it do that? Any kind of weird creaking noises is just my chair, because I have a very loud chair. So let me see if I can. Does that make it better or worse? About the same. So yeah, just waiting to die from dehydration. Yeah, just kind of waiting at this point. Nothing else I can really do. Should wait to starve and dehydrate. Because it spawned me in the middle of nowhere. There we go. Alright, tipsy time. Highland Sector, South Plains, South Beach, Swamp, and water access, and then RSI 12. That's new. Haven't seen that before. Coconut, mango, dulce, firewood, and rustler. Dulce is a new plant. Tipsy with coconut is weird because you have to get really lucky for them to break on impact because you can't knock them down. Oh, yep, there's the migration thing, but it says that I am on the opposite side of the map. Because of course I am. Tipsy actually doesn't seem to have as much stamina as it used to. Stamina regen doesn't seem as instantaneous either. Did it? Oh. Hello, or yeah, I am back. I took a long break basically. Actually, I'm making decent progress for going toward this. I also know very little about this update other than migrations, sanctuaries, and a couple other small changes. There a waterfall in that was a crossing distance. Autism? Yes, I have autism. I have, I'm on the spectrum, yes, as they call it. There's nothing major, just neurodivergence. Can I get up here? Yes, I can. Awesome. That was a weird little spot without water. Just need some stamina. Coastal Islands, coastal. That's interesting. So Hypsy has been made into a coastal playable. Holy crap, the stamina regen is so bad this patch. I can't see that staying in any universe. Considering Hypsy, which used to have near instantaneous stam regen, takes like literally years to get its stamina back. I can't see that staying. Tenonto has better stam regen than Hypsy because I was using a Tenonto, just checking stuff out the other day. The Hypsy stats are the exact same. I thought they increased global stamina and kept stam regen the same, but it seems like they barely increased global stamina for some playables, and then they decreased stam regen by probably half or more on everything, which is crazy. That would be okay if everything actually had a good trot speed, but at the moment it's basically Stego, Tenonto, and what else? Troodon all have good trot speeds. Well, I am completely out of stamina already. Ooh, I sat down in the dirt and I got a little bit dusty from the dirt. That's neat. Kind of a dust bath. Just taking a look at that stuff again. Yeah, that stam regen takes such a long time. Okay, yeah, the trees actually do cause a lot of lag. Because even looking out this way, the frame rate's still pretty good, but looking at the trees, it drops to like 30. No, I am trotting and my stamina has not gone up at all. That's really fun. That's definitely gotta be addressed. That and sanctuaries. So that's two issues I have with this update, but I do like the actual map overall. It's much nicer and it's got much better frames overall. Also having a lot more going on. I like the diet changes too. Got a whole lot of stuff. Kind of surprising because that spawn area that I picked didn't appear for anything except for Hipsy. Yeah, I just gotta wait like 5 minutes to get stamina back so I can move again. There are all kinds of carnivores, and I heard a small Tenno, but haven't heard much else. Okay, the stem region's going decently fast now, but it's still way slower than it should be. Way slower than it was before. The stunning stem region is what Hipsy's stem region used to be while it was just moving. Alright. Okay, I can graze. It was just being a little bit wonky for a second. Just keeping my hunger up a little bit in case I have to climb over mountains or go through the jungle again. Really hate that I can't properly run up the mountain. I have to go around. I am getting there for the migration though. What's this? Suddenly immediate sidetrack. Oh. That might be something eventually, but it's not something for now. Got it. That'll probably be an entry port to one of the big human buildings. Alright. Back on track. Oh. That was a weird frame drop. That's gonna hurt. That's fantastic. I thought the blindfalls were supposed to be completely non-existent on this map. By blindfalls I mean things like that, where there's foliage completely hiding the edge of a cliff. Now I gotta play the waiting game again. Actually, because I'm a Hipsy and because Hipsy is... Well, Hipsy is just always full grown unless you get nested. Can I jump off this blindfall again and survive? Well, not, and basically respawn. Nope, can't do that. Can still spit and drink my hunger. Just gotta try to run off the cliff. To find a much steeper spot. That's not steep enough. Should be getting decently close to a good spot at the looks of it. Will this work? Nope. As I was saying, they make it really hard to die if you have a broken leg. Guess I could sit and wait for the leg to heal and then try and jump off. Let's see. Oh. Client disconnected. Fun. I don't remember which server I was on. So we will see. Is server 7 the one with my IPSI, or is it one that doesn't have anything? Client disconnected. Hopefully I don't have to, but I might have to restart the whole game. If it gives me another error, I'll just restart it real quick. I just realized I have something that isn't set up right. I forgot to do something. There we go. I got this up now. Alrighty. Do I want to try Troodon? I actually kind of do want to try Troodon. North Plains, East Plains, or South Plains, really? Boar, Packy, Tenno, Chicken, Rabbit, Compy, Hipsy, Omni, Goat, Dryon, Pteranodon are for my diet. Interesting. Also, my vision is all grass. Wonderful. Let me see this. Okay. Gonna run around real quick. I would say that I'm surprised that there are a bunch of big trucks, but I'm really not because Dino is so easy to grow. I'm very fast, but I also can't see because I am so small. I'm gonna try and get somewhere where there's not a whole bunch of foliage. Okay. I'm just going to the sanctuary because I actively want to see what, if anything, is there, or if it's the same sanctuary. Because I know there's supposed to be 3 on the map. And I think that I've gone to the same one every time. Would you look at that? Shorter than a blade of grass. I am actually getting pretty close to this one already. That's gonna hurt. Another blindfall, but that's mostly because I'm so tiny I can't see anything. That one was basically just because I'm the height of... Basically, I'm no taller than your average mouse. Is this thing? Troodon actually used to have different eyes than it has now. Its default eyes right now are just pure white, pretty much. They make it look blind. Troodon used to have kind of orangey brown eyes with a giant pupil, but they changed it to a tiny slit. They did it for the creepy factor, basically, and it doesn't feel right at all. It just doesn't feel like it fits to me. Yeah, I just gotta wait for the leg fracture to heal. Everything I've played, I have broken my leg. That is... I don't know whether to be impressed or concerned. I usually don't like to be super negative on things, but this game is just... Some of the choices that the devs make are just... they make no sense. I still gotta wait for that leg to heal. How weird is it that on Spearow, I very rarely broke my leg from fall damage, and on this map, in 2 days, I have broken my leg more than I think I did on Spearow in a year. Hello, AK. How are you today? I am playing as a Showdown at the moment, just because I'm testing out stuff on this map. I've played on this map for 2 days, and I did not watch very much at all beforehand. Basically went in completely blind. I knew about migrations, knew about sanctuaries, and basically nothing else. Every time that I go to one of these sanctuaries, it's either empty or basically just empty, which is a shame. It's a very big shame that it's empty, because until I get even more grown than I am now, I can't use the migration system. I can't even see what my diets are as a herbivore either. If I were to play herbivore, it's just weird game design. Guess I'm just gonna run around looking for stuff. And the frame rate just getting real crunchy looking at the trees. Don't know why. If I kept running there, I probably would have done more air and probably died from the fall. Why is my frame rate that bad? Guess I'm just going north now. Or northwest, kind of. Did get to 44% growth though. Moving through jungles is very dangerous. It's going to be even more dangerous when Herrerasaurus is added, because you're not just going to have to worry about falling. You're going to have to worry about having a Herrerasaurus basically land on you. Yeah, it is dark. It's dusk, unfortunately. Basically just trying to pick a direction and go. And where even am I going? No clue, honestly. Going somewhere? Why would I go somewhere? There's nothing around. I'm just being confused. I think they increased how fast Troodon grows. Because without any diet, I basically hit 50%. There's water appearing there now, huh? There's water over there, but I didn't see it and I ran right by it. And I couldn't smell it before, so I don't know why it's popping up now. That's not good. The downsides of running around at high speed in a place that has like a million blind falls. Alright. It's about time that I just picked the croc. Because at least this way I can kind of find things. Northeast Plains is this one for Dino, interesting. Dino doesn't spawn in the water anymore. Really? That's great. Looks like I spawned all the way on top of... Oh, nope, I spawned right near the water. I thought that I spawned on top of a cliff for a second. Into the water. Oh wow, Dynasty just doesn't seem to have the Sanctuary thing popping up either. That's pretty nice. Tonatapaki, Cerrado, Turner, Oni, Dino, Troodon, Bullfrog, Fish, Jelly, Stego, and BP. Basically the same thing. Oh, I haven't seen any elite fish yet. Maybe it might be because these lakes are very big. I haven't explored the water that much. I did a tiny bit of exploring with Baby, and that ended with me in the ocean. No point in going after the tiny fish because they don't give anything. Honestly, I don't even know why bullfrogs on this thing's diet. Bullfrogs give 1% hunger and 3% diet, and they're very rare. Don't know how much rarer they are than they used to, but they're still pretty rare, I assume. Okay, yeah, I can't grab that thing this size. Oh, I spawned at 280, and I still can't grab this fish, huh? The fish don't show blood anymore, it seems, which is interesting. Yeah, I guess they don't show blood anymore, but they got less health. It's weird that my eyes are kind of glowing as much as they are. You can see them through the water. How much did that give me? 10%, really? I said they really made Dino's diets much harder to get, which makes sense. Yeah, I still can't pick up the whole fish. So I'm probably gonna need 10 or 11 bites of this thing. Sorry about that. Had to sneeze, so I had to mute myself. If I can mute myself when I sneeze or cough, I will, but it's kind of a pain sometimes. Can't always do it. That fish didn't even give me a full diet. Are you kidding me? When migrations actually show up for Dino. Ooh. The sanctuaries don't show up because there's literally no point as a croc. That's pretty cool. Oh, I'm just looking for more fish. This is pretty cool looking. There's another fish. I've already got 100 kilograms. And I can grab this one. Oh, I didn't hold down the button. I really hope that they fix the fish jittering one day, because it is really annoying to aim at them when they do that. Can't pick it up like that, apparently. Did I even get anything from it? Nope. Okay, there we go. Can grab it with the lunge, can't pick it up after the fact. A little bit wonky. Oh my god. The constant moving is kind of a pain, because you try and stop, you stop moving, and you still float forward for like 5 seconds. No, I can't get my head lined up correctly with it. There we go. You can't straighten out easy either, can you, really? God damn. Oh well. Oh, come on, my head is clipping through this fish and it's not giving me the prompt. There we go. It's floating up now, but I'm probably gonna end up tearing all the meat off of it before it's floated all the way up to the surface. This stuff floats really slowly. Just going for 3 diets. And it despawned, okay. That's a dam, right? Yeah, that's a dam. There's another croc over there. So yeah, with another croc and 2 fish. For a second I wasn't sure if it was 2 crocs and a fish or not. I just realized I'm low on oxygen. We can very clearly see each other. I can't tell how big they are from this distance. I gotta get my oxygen back up. There's a lot of dead fish. Couple more spawning in. Or rendering in, either or. I could hear them swimming. Actually, I think I'm bigger than they are. Got that fish. Sadly, can't pick up the whole fish at this point yet, but getting there. And this one's floating quicker. Awesome. This one floated up real quick. That's nice. Alright, let me try and get this one. Bam. They immediately dropped a piece. Alright. Up and down, back and forth. I got full diets now. Perfect. I think that's the other little croc over here. There's a lot of fish in this lake, honestly. Pretty nice. I think all of us are around the same size. They're probably all basically fresh spawns. I'm surprised they increased Dino's base starting weight, because it used to start at 87 and now it starts at 280. That's a huge increase. I get it for Troodon, because Troodon, it was basically impossible to play Troodon unless you had someone else already grown, or got very lucky. There might actually be stuff coming to the water. I do hate that you can see the eyes of Dino through the water with night vision. That fish is really giving them the slip, huh? Okay, they killed it. I'm gonna try and pick it up. Aha. Perfect. I'm gonna put this down on the shore so it doesn't sink. It's all friend. There we go. Let's see. I don't even know if people will come up here for a drink. But for now, it's just trying to have a peaceful life. You can definitely grab a whole bunch of other small stuff. That's a Tenonto. They wish to die. Alright. Well, they wanted death. Don't have perfect diet and can't get full perfect for the 50% boost for a long time, but oh well. It's no big deal. 30% still a good buff. And with night vision range and sun range increased, it's quite nice. Ooh, sprint swimming cost decreased too. It's real nice. Unfortunately for me, I filled up on fish a little bit too much. I'm probably just gonna go swim around for a little while, see if there's a river or something connected to here. I don't like to stay in the same place for too long with Crocs. It's not a bad idea, it's just, I personally like to travel. Swimming around feels much more engaging than just kind of chilling. Whole bunch of fish out here too. I'm gonna take a look on the other side of the dam and see if there's a river. Might be a river over that way too. But I'm closer to the dam right now. Ooh. Sidetracked by stick sticking out of the water. Lay on stick. Can I? Unfortunately, not really. I'm sending it a little bit, but it's not super great. Those fish actually make noise now, which is cool. Don't know how long they've done that. Oh yeah, there is a river over here. Nice. Okay. Let's keep going. I might go for a lot longer than I usually do today, but we'll see. Usually I only go for 2 hours when I play the Isle or Path of Titans, but I'm feeling like going a little longer. Oh, I can get in this way. Cool. Underwater log, awesome. Also, I swear, there is no way that the devs aren't planning on adding Barry at some point very soon. Very few dinosaurs have gotten themselves a shown render with a rig, like a posed render, that aren't on the roadmap, or that weren't on the old roadmap. Proto and Barry are the only two that I can think of, and there's already been talk of Proto getting animation work for testing with sparring mechanic. Barry, I don't see why it can't come that very soon as well, because we only have 2 semi-aquatics in the game at the moment. Deinosuchus and Papiosaurus. Barry fits in the middle of them decently well, and Barry is honestly really good at what it does. Well, it would be pretty good at what it does. Is that another tractor? Is that a stake? It's a stake, okay. Yeah, especially with all the improvements to the underwater environment on this map, I don't see why Barry can't get added soon. And also, community hype. Barry's one of the most hyped dinosaurs for the general community, it seems, aside from Rex. What the hell? Game? That was... Okay, that's bugged. It's because there's a... That must be where there's 2 water tiles interacting with each other. Because I keep switching between them and that's what's causing it to do that. At least that's my best guess. So, I'm just sitting at the surface here. Yeah, Barry is definitely one of the most hyped playables to come. Alongside, Trike and Rex, I think. Whoa. Uh-oh. Game froze, that was fun. Yep. Oh god, oh god. What the fuck happened there? Wish that I could report that, but I actively can't. That is like... That's like hella screwed up. There's a fence over there, that's cool. Let's stay back here. Actually might go back to that, there we go. Dive back into the water. Yeah, I'm not messing with the rest of this river. Just going back to that lake. Worst comes to worst, I can come back down here eventually. But I'm really not in the mood to deal with that. Whatever that surface jittering bug is. It's not only loud, it's also just really dumb. Because I got stuck for a second too. Okay, it's dawn, basically, or pre-dawn in game, and the water's already light enough to see. That's pretty cool. It's very murky here. I blend right in. Like, I sit down in I sit down here. Who's gonna see me passing by, huh? That's a little bit odd. But like, must look like a root right there. Not bad at all. Okay, can I get oxygen here? Is it still tweaking out here? Can I get oxygen here? Awesome. That's a small Serrato. There's a dead fish. There we go. Get some diet up. Get some food up. I figure while I can, I might as well enjoy eating the fish. Because as an adult, eating fish is barely gonna give you anything. Probably even less now than it used to. I think it used to give you like 5% per an elite fish. Now it gives you not even... Now it probably doesn't even give you that. I'm already 1 ton. That is terrifying. I've been playing this thing for maybe 30 minutes, and I'm already over a ton. I can already kill Pachy's, Omnis, and Galleys. Holy. That is terrifying. Barry is an well, not Barry. Dynasty just is an absolute danger to everything. Barry's going to be a pretty big danger too. Just Barry's not going to be as much of a menace to things like Tenno, Serrato, and Carno. We're already back at the dam. Can't tell if I look hurt or not. I don't think so. No, they're just weird shadows. It's a pretty nice looking lake, honestly. Bar diet up there. Don't know if that's a fish then, if it's all the way up there. I think I hear Serratos, or small Serratos. Oh, yep, here's one. Serrato is Hex Diet, ooh. Right? Yeah, Text Diet. I thought that I saw one, but it was just the water looking weird. I hear them. Eventually they're gonna have to go for a drink. There's a Carno off that way, somewhere too. A little bit of lag. Yeah, this Serrato is just sprayed. Oh. Sort of T-posed in their mouth a little bit too. There's a couple of them. I'm gonna see if I can get one of the other ones. Because that's not gonna last very long at all. That's a big small Serrato. Yeah, they didn't like that. So you can't pivot lunge as Dino. You can't pivot lunge like that. That bite definitely hurt. If that was the little one, they definitely would have died immediately from that. Let's see their trough, okay. Yeah, that's right, we can tear them apart and get organs. I'll go out a little bit further onto land because they're gonna have a very hard time killing me. Yeah, alright, 1.4 tons almost, Jesus. That's insane. I'm not even bleeding anymore. One thing I will say, I generally don't like it when people are too close to me. Or not too close to me, but as a Dino or a Stego especially, if stuff is using me as a meat shielder way too close to me, I don't want to attack at all because I'm afraid of accidentally hitting them. Yeah, keep a little bit of distance. It's another baby. I'm gonna take 1 or 2 bites out of this. There we go. That's good enough for me. I got turned to bones instantly, jeez. 1 bite. I'm gonna stay over on this corpse. Over on this corpse while they go over there toward them. That seems to be what they're wanting to do. They're sneaking. Ooh. Very sneaky indeed. There's 4 of them. Oh, wow. You actually look wet when you're underwater. They can see me, by the way. Oh, they died instant. They died very quickly from that. Oh my. They died very fast from that. That was another one that I bit before. That hit. That actually hit. That's absurd. Oh. One moment. But I will have to call the stream soon. Something did come up a little bit. It's not that big a deal, but it's not something I really want to be waiting around. I hate that drinking keeps tweaking out sometimes. So yeah, I'm gonna safe log out somewhere and probably call it here. And by probably I mean I'm going to. I like their skin actually. Their skin is still fairly bright, but it still looks kind of like something you could see on a crocodile. My skin, I look like street corn basically. Or like a turd, but oh well. It works, it's functional, it's good camo. But yeah. Safe logging out. Oh, almost forgot to say. Today is National Steve Irwin Day. Is it National Steve Irwin Day? Yeah, it's Steve Irwin Day today, November 15th. Good old Crocodile Hunter, dude was an absolute legend. Yeah, that's gonna be it for the stream. Take care, everyone. Thank you to anyone that joined the stream, watched, lurked, talked in chat, anything like that. I greatly appreciate it. Please follow my socials or join my Discord. I put those in the chat now. I could not type for a second there. Thank you. Remember, stay safe, take care, and be kind. And actually, let me see if I can find someone to raid. Let's see if I can find someone to raid. Let us see, let us see. I'm going to send the Let's see who. Yeah, they're good. Send it to Grim XD. Let's see. Just one moment. Alright. Raid is en route. And we're raiding out.